Thank you.
This is Laurie Pickford. She's one of our home health care professionals. She's one of the ladies who brings to us equipment that gives us an opportunity to really be able to tell what the heck's going on inside your body. When you buy an automobile, you get an owner's manual. You've got a dashboard that tells you all kinds of information. Our own bodies really don't tell us a lot. And yeah, this is not the ooh-ah, pretty, it's not the gift of pearls, but someone who has had a heart attack, someone who's had high blood pressure, there is nothing like knowing what your numbers are. And you guys work so hard to be able to bring this unit in at a price of less than $30. Let's start with the brand name because I want them to know who Veridian is.
Veridian is a company that's been around for 50 years, you guys, making diagnostic equipment for professional offices.
Yep.
So chances are, we tell you to take this to your doctor's office after you purchase it. Chances are when you get in the doctor's office, he's going to be using a Veridian machine on you anyway. So Veridian is well known for clinically accurate diagnostic equitment.
When I go into my cardiologist, and he's a great guy,
Right.
but I'm just nervous being in the doctor.
Right.
And he has the or whatever the thing on the,
Stethoscope.
yeah, that thing. It's the thing on the wall where they have the squeezy ball.
Right.
And they put it says right on there, Veridian.
Exactly.
That makes me feel better.
It's a fantastic name and it's a fantastic product. It really is. And you really need to know your numbers. I don't know, Nancy, do you know your numbers? Do you know what a normal heart rate would be?
For me?
Yeah, for anybody.
Oh, well, I don't know what for everybody else. I'm usually like 100 or 90 something over 60.
120 over 80 is what we suggest be your.
You rock.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
120
nice.
over 80. So.
Did you know they're even taking the blood pressures in the dentist's office now?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because normal people don't know what their
Their numbers
rate
are.
Yeah,
Exactly.
blood pressure.
One in 3 people in America have hypertension. They call it the silent killer because for a lot of individuals, I'm a little unique, I can actually feel blood pressure, but most people cannot. And it used to be where everybody said hypertension, that's a guy's disease. Women have more stress today than ever before, except you because you work with me and it's always a breeze. This is one of those situations where if you don't monitor it, you just do not know. Now, this gives you 60 readings with a date and time stamp because my blood pressure changes from the morning to the afternoon to the evening. And it's nice to be able to walk into my cardiologist's office and go, here you go, this is what I've been getting.
Press your memory button, show them 60 days of a reading rather than that elevated reading you tend to get when you're in the doctor's office.
White coat
because you
syndrome.
get that white coat syndrome, exactly. So can we show everybody how to do it?
Yeah, we are. Now,
Okay.
we're going to make a caveat here. This is really important. As calm and relaxed as Nancy and I always seem to be, we're running around.
All right.
We're pretty darn busy.
We're going to do
I'm getting
Nancy
a little-
here, and
little
hopefully
closer.
That's okay.
our camera guy can
You want to take
get in there.
You want to take your first blood pressure reading in the morning.
Oh, it's on your wrong hand. Sorry,
Oh,
we got to do it on
dag
your
now.
left wrist.
Okay.
The
here
way
we go.
you do it, by the way, we've got
Let me
3
take off my
colors for you.
Fitbit.
Okay.
And what you want to do is you want to keep your wrist at about heart level.
Right, exactly.
And this may come up as elevated because
You're just
we've
gonna
been pretty
press the
busy.
start button.
Push that button right there.
Wait,
And give it a little
Okay.
turn
Yeah, so you
so that he can see it.
And-
There you go.
And that's all you do. It
Right.
automatically inflates. By the way, batteries?
Batteries are included. They go
Included.
in the side. It automatically will be taking, right now it's taking your systolic rate. It will begin to take your diastolic rate. And that little heart you see pulsing is your pulse rate. Right below is the date
You
and time stamp. You're good, girl.
rock.
Wow, that's a great.
120 over 80 is considered, quote, normal.
Right.
In this case, you're a little below normal. That's good.
That's also
lower.
normal.
Yes.
Something
Below
Dan and I
average.
never see.
Now, even if you are a person of a grander size, because you've got very delicate wrists,
Yeah.
Right.
it expands, it
Right.
fits. You don't need a stopwatch. You don't need a stethoscope. This is an automated piece of equipment that is the accuracy of the Veridian brand name. Here is what's different. To bring this to you at a price that is less than $30 is something that is virtually unheard of. We've got it on Easy Pay. If you have anyone in your family who is, are you ready for this? You would normally say somebody who's a little older. Okay, yeah. Youngsters in the family who are very heavy into athletics. Because if you've got a young man who's playing football,
That's right.
gals who are playing, soccer, etc. Physical activity increases your heart rate, but it also helps to strengthen your heart. No one usually knows that they've got hypertension until they start monitoring.
Exactly. And you were talking about some statistics, and it's 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. 1 in 3 women have high blood pressure. And here's the real staggering one.
Yeah.
65% of people over the age of 60 years old. So those are pretty staggering when you consider other diseases, and 1 in 3, and then 65% of people over the age of 60. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hypertension is one of the leading killers of Americans. And it is treatable. I had a massive coronary in February of 2012 and blessed to be here to bug you every morning.
Yeah.
But I'm fine. I am rock solid, healthier than I've ever been in my life. Big wake-up call, but some of us are dumb enough where you have to kind of smack us in the head with a 2x4.
Hey.
But I check my blood pressure 3 times a day. It's not a big deal.
No.
And I get accurate readings. I know where I stand.
Right.
And it really does make a difference. And it's one of those gifts that really tells somebody that you care about them.
And you know, the thing is, I keep, you know, you were talking about your heart attack, and it's always seems like it is somebody that's older, somebody that's overweight, that's going to have a heart attack. You're fit. And there is also, I did chair of the American Heart Association for one of the walks.
Yep.
And one of the guys that was working with me, he was a runner, and he had a heart attack and was down. And thankfully, somebody came by and found him, and he was able to live because of that. But these are the things you need to know. He had no idea he had he had no idea he had high blood pressure.
Oftentimes, hypertension has absolutely no warning signs.
Yeah.
Right.
There are no symptoms of it.
That's why it's so important to know your numbers ahead of time.
Yeah. And I was
Absolutely.
talking to her. How'd you come up?
I came up really high, but I'm on
Well,
air, and
that's true.
please don't send me emails. I know it was high, but
We
I
knew it
had some
probably would
coffee,
be.
and we're on air, so.
Again, we care. That's
We
why
do.
we were able to bring it in at this price. That's why it's on Easy Pay. This, again, is the gift that really tells somebody that you're thinking about them. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Dan.
Always
It's so
love
great
working
to
with
see
you.
you guys. Happy holidays.
You too.
Coming up, and it's right now about 12 minutes after the top of the hour. I just think this is an ingenious idea. The biggest complaint that I've always had when I'm working with screwdrivers and wrenches is that I don't have a flashlight